What's up, everybody? What's up, man? Back at it again. It's the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast with your guy, Swin. Your boy, Jay Bizzle. What's up?
Not much, man.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's happening?
Back in the building.
What's been going down with you, JB?
Oh, nothing, man. Trying to recover, man. I had a good day in jiu-jitsu, even though my back is paying for it now, but I had a good day.
Is that age? Would you say that's age?
You know how it is. Hey, ain't a young man no more. I used to be able to jump out of cars and stand straight up.
Hell yeah.
I said I used to be able to jump out of cars and stand straight up. Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Man, and as always, man, shout out to CTR Media Network, man. You want to get in the podcast and holler at the guys, man. Holler at the fam, CTRMediaNetwork.com, man. Get them a holler, man. Get in this podcast game. If that's something you want to do.
Most definitely.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, man. I was
got on the agenda today.
Man, let's see what's popping, man. A lot of people have been talking about this, man, this Joe Smith thing, man. Joe Smith is a former NBA player. And, man, he been going through it, bro. Recently, man, his wife came on, had him on live. He didn't know he was on live, but he was voicing his opinion on her having an OnlyFans. She got an OnlyFans channel, and she didn't let him know. But in that video, man, she talking about she had to go back to her bag of tricks to bring money into the house. She had to go back for what she know. And so when you do a little research, you find out, man, she was a former adult star. When he met her, her history, man, is that she was a singer, and she had like a hit song in the UK, and she opened up for big acts like Drew Hill and a couple other people, man. If I'm not mistaken, I think they said she opened up for like Boys II Men one time.
Okay.
She had some roles on some little small roles on TV and in some movies, and like when that died down, she got into the adult industry. And they said, man, she was getting at it. So he met her when she was in that business.
Oh, see, she's one of those D-list actors. Okay.
Yeah, D-list. Man, hey, for real.
If you know what we're saying.
D-list for real. But anyway, man, so a lot of people been clowning Joe Smith for how he responded. His wife telling him that now she got her OnlyFans, and the NBA money gone, you ain't cutting it, and she pretty much, disrespected him in the video. But then it's like you got some people that's upset with her. But in all actuality, you have to look at the decision that Joe Smith made.
Yeah.
Man.
The partner,
no pun
the partner he chose. Yeah.
Yeah, but you get what you paid for.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
You get what you paid for, man. Like they said, man, like my boy say, man, a tiger don't change the stripes. You can color whatever you want, man. The stripes are still there. So, man, you can't be a Captain Saving, man, trying to pull people out of certain worlds. Because once they in that world, that knowledge, it's in them. It ain't going nowhere. If they're trying to change, it's a daily struggle.
What we call it a quick lick. They're gonna go back to what they know.
Yeah. They're gonna go back to exactly.
Jump at this industry and make some money, make some quick cash, And now it's gonna be even worse because now it's a nationwide attention that brought to it. So now she's really gonna be in it because he's probably making money now.
Oh yeah, it probably done boosted everybody trying to see what she about now.
Yeah.
Put it on blast.
What she look like? Cause I ain't never.
It's just like when females go on to the Fresh and Fit podcast. They go in there and they purposely give out their Instagram and their OnlyFans, and they numbers shoot up after being on there because there's so many thirsty people in the world. So she gonna be straight. I don't know about Joe, but the NBA retirement is pretty decent. So he should be high height, man. Something we was doing. Go ahead.
It tripped me out. I was like, hasn't it? they say he made what about anywhere from $50 to $60 million in his career.
$61 million in his NBA career.
Yeah,
And when you do the research, man, he only took home about 18 million out of that.
So
After
like
taxes, agent fees, manager fees, say he only took about 18 million out of all that.
Yeah, that's crazy. He really got robbed if you think about it. Like how you make 60 and only bring home 18. So that is something
Well,
that needs to be
man, like
looked at too.
Sam gonna get his cut, and all them people, and all the stars will tell you that too, man. Once they get their big contract, they say, "Man, I didn't get the contract was that large, but I didn't get that." You know,
Yeah.
and you hear them say, people from Shaq to everybody, they say when they got their first contract, "Yeah, I'm supposed to be a millionaire overnight, but I'm really not," because everybody had to take their cut before I got my hands on it. You know.
Yeah.
But man, people was clowning Joe Smith, man, and like, man, you get somebody that was in that life, they're not gonna change. It's gonna be an everyday struggle for that person to fight demons. It take a strong person to try to change and be something different. There's people that have done it.
Yeah.
And but it's hard, man. It's like just quitting like addictions.
Yeah, definitely hard. Making that now when you get used to making easy money, that's easy money. You know, I ain't gonna say it's easy money. She got to bring notoriety to herself, of course, to make it take off. But it's just the way she's doing it, man. And then she's making the person who helped her. She's not taking into account all the stuff that he sacrificed helping her. You know, that's what really messed up about it, man.
Yeah, but you know, it's a "What have you done for me lately" world in society.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson didn't make that song for no reason.
That was the bop too. What have you done for me?
That song's still relevant today. You know, that's what it is. What have you done for me lately?
And it's just a shame. It's a shame how people quickly forget, though, man. It's like, man, like I did all this stuff for you, and now you just gonna leave me out to dry in my time of need.
How could you
but
up
like,
and leave
man,
me? Yeah.
Hey, but
that,
man, you know,
that's a society we live in, man. And so for so many men, that's their story. I've known a bunch of guys, man. They paid for the schooling, and once their significant other got the position or the job they wanted, they feel like the man went on a same level anymore because now they're around more wealthier men, and now they feel like that's their level. So they cheat or they leave that dude. One of my buddies, man, his wife had surgery. He paid for the surgery. You know, her whole attitude changed.
Yeah,
she started dipping out, left him with the kids. You know? Another guy, he paid for his wife's school and put her through school, and worked 2 jobs to help pay for her school. Soon she got that position and high paying job, got that education, she dipped out on him.
Yeah.
You know, we always hearing about the dude making it big and then leaving the chick, but a lot of times they don't want to put on light that when it's the other way around, the same thing happens too.
Yeah, and that happens a lot, man. A lot more than light has been shined upon it, you know?
Yeah. People can't think just because you work with somebody that you're on the same level as them. You know, that's your level now because you work with them. You still ain't making the same income. You still living in the same neighborhoods. You still ain't got the same freedom, financial freedom. But because you hang around them all the time, you think you're on the same level. That ain't how that formula works out.
Yeah.
You know?
You have access to them, but you ain't on that level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then
a lot of people like they get a little like a drip, like a rush from saying, "Oh, I know this person, or I know that person, I know," you know.
The flex.
I know people. Yeah, it's a flex, but you ain't got nothing, so gotta get your money up first.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So like when I seen that too, man, the disrespect, it was sad to see because she didn't have to go live to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and put that on blast like that. But it could have been publicity stunt.
Yeah, I think that's what I think personally. I think what it was. She's trying to boost her OnlyFans money, shine light to it. What they say, all press is good press. You know.
Yeah, all publicity is good publicity.
I think she she played him like Jada was trying to do Will. You know, put all the dirty laundry out there and try to make a play. You know, a money play.
Yeah, he just needs to go on part ways. The kid's already grown.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But man, like if you pick somebody like that, man, expect the consequences that come along with it. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Majority of the time, 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, there's always red flags.
Oh yeah.
And so, man, just pay attention to him, man. You know, she
get
was out there in them streets. And vice versa. If he was out there in those streets, he gonna tap back into it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. She's gonna go back to her D acting.
Yeah. Yeah. The D-list actor. D-list actor. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? They start coming home late, smelling different.
Oh yeah.
Coming home freshly showered.
And the thing about it though, it's so crazy. Like they don't expect you to notice a change. You know, you've been around a person so long, you notice when something's not, off.
Yeah, they pick up you pick up each other's routines. And you know,
exactly.
And so yeah, you could tell when something's off, man.
Yeah.
You can feel it. You can see it and you can feel it.
Feel it.
And also too, man, if you start disappearing in their social media.
Oh yeah.
they posting like they single. You was in the building. You was at the table with the dinner. But you ain't nowhere in the pictures or nowhere on the page. That's a sign.
You got erased.
Or people like they like to keep facing their cell phone face down. All kind of stuff, man. But yeah, man. So yeah, when you marry an adult star, you got to take what come with that. You remember that movie Boogie Nights?
Oh yeah, but Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, I remember that movie.
Yeah, and old dude, the cameraman, Bill, whatever
the cameraman,
his name was.
I'm working.
His old lady was sleeping with everybody that was on set. And that's what he got for dealing with that person. He went crazy and shot her and shot him, shot the other dude, shot himself. But man, it's like that's what you asked for. If you sign up for that's what you asked for. What you signed up for. So like, man, like Zion, we talked about this. Zion was dealing with an adult star.
Yeah.
He let her videotape him. You know what I'm saying? When things go bad, what do you think that video gonna be? It's gonna be online for the world to see. Gonna put all your business out, even if it ain't true. Gonna dog you out, get paid for tabloids, and also then he went and got a stripper pregnant. He in his early 20s, she in her 30s.
Yeah.
Stripper in New Orleans. He went and got her pregnant.
I knew what time it was when an older woman latches on like that.
Yeah, man. The game is there. The game is strong. And man, this family should have warned him about that, and kept him on the lookout.
It probably did. But when you're that age, nobody can't tell you nothing, especially you got that kind of money.
Yeah, you already got 100 M's. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But he in for a hell of a ride too.
Yeah.
Because we seeing it every day, man, where people are getting together and then they getting divorced, and then the significant others asking for $20,000, $40,000 a month.
Yeah.
And then trying to hire lawyers to
break prenups.
To dissect the prenup. Yeah. We seeing it with Tyrese that he up to $1 million in lawyer fees, and she didn't hire 3 different law firms trying to break this prenup. And he said that's the only thing that's protecting him.
And that's crazy.
And then she said she listened to other people, and that's why she got divorced.
Yeah.
Come on. These times, man, it's real hard to see people even want to be married or see any benefit in it, because all we getting shown is horrible marriages. And the media don't like to show successful marriages,
Oh, it's not profitable.
Mm-hmm.
They want the drama so they can make profit off of it, right?
But yeah. The court system win, the lawyers win.
Everybody win except for that person that's getting taken through it,
Yeah, the parties involved.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, man, look how much money, $1 million. That's wasted money, man.
Yeah, they know he got it. That's why. Yeah, when you dealing with lawyers, they ask you what's your occupation? Yeah. How much you make a month? Because they trying to see what you can get in. The fee ain't the same for everybody, even though the situation might be the same or similar. The fee ain't the same for everybody. I knew a cat, man. He was fighting some dope charges, and all he had left all he had left was $100,000 from everything he had been doing, right? He messed around and told the lawyer that's what he had. Guess how much it cost him?
$100,000.
$100,000. Exactly, $100,000. And what's crazy, he beat everything, and then he said that was his sign to live right, to start living right.
Yeah.
He was like, man, God, you get me out of this, I ain't going back to the streets. He got out of the streets, and guess what happened? What? This old lady left him because she liked it, the fast money. She said, I don't like you working this regular job. I'm used to you getting this quick money. So either I'm leaving or you're gonna get back in these streets. And he said, I can't do it.
That's
so
crazy.
She disappeared.
Well, that's a good riddance.
Yeah.
Anybody, you sacrifice a lot for the people you love, man, but they gonna make you do something that's gonna get you killed or locked up, man. It's time for them to go.
Hell yeah. They want you to be a crash dummy so they can benefit, and you're gonna lose, and you're gonna lose in the end. Hey man, chunks of deuces. Yeah. Disappear on them, man. Yeah. Oh man, don't be nobody's crash dummy.
Yeah, man. I hate to talk about Will Smith, but I don't see how he's still with Jada Pinkett, man. I would have been tossed her.
And she delusional. She said that
narcissistic.
She said old boy proposed to her. Yeah, while he was locked up in jail, she coming up with the stories. Then she talking about her husband manhood on there. Say she's never satisfied. Said he got a small package.
Yeah. She done did everything possible to discredit the man. And this man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like
I feel like man, it's dirt. I feel like there's some kind of dirt that he don't want to get exposed, so he's sticking around.
Yeah, because man, she done basically admitted that she's in love with another man who's dead, who's deceased.
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, man, it's kind of like, man, you really have to check the track record on people or who they've been with. That's why it's good. It's kind of good to find out who the person was with before you.
Yeah.
Because man, I've seen it so many times. Okay, the previous dude was a street dude or a thug or a woman beater.
Yeah.
Or got high every day. And if you don't get high every day,
look at you funny.
You're boring.
Yeah, you're boring.
Or if you won't put hands on them, then you're not a man. You're not a man. So it's crazy. And it go both ways, man. If this one woman was doing all this and used to it, and you go get with this nice girl, you might be used to the chaos and the wild and freaky stuff. And then you're like, man, I don't want to have to train this person up and all this, and now you dipping out,
Yeah. And also it's like they treat you like that person, like that their ex was, like their ex was abusive. They used to have to call the cops on them. They probably call the cops on you too, because they're just used to doing it,
Yeah, I met a lady, man. She had a history, man. She was involved in human trafficking, and she had been a working girl for some time in her life. And she had a dude, but she was seeing another guy, and she was getting rid of the other guy because he wouldn't choke her while they was, having intercourse. So she was like, he won't choke me, but this one will. But she was still living in the same place with the other guy.
Yeah,
it's a crazy world out there, man.
Most definitely. Like my thing is this, man. If you gotta cheat, that means you don't love or respect that dude. Just leave. Just leave him alone, man.
Both ways, man.
Yeah, both ways.
Step out. Yeah, man, you gotta step out, man. Try to address the issue, man, before you step out. You know what I'm saying? And if it was like that before you made it serious and got married, you should never got married.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't compatible and ain't compatible in the bedroom, don't even get together, because it's gonna be horrible. If you think you ain't getting nothing now, when you put that ring on, you really ain't gonna get nothing.
Right. And then you stuck with all that paperwork and legal fees and don't have a kid. Yeah. Oh man.
Like that really song say, ain't nothing going on but the rent. That's it. That's all that's gonna be going on. Y'all gonna be roommates.
Glorified roommates.
Yeah, roommates. Hell yeah. Man, so save yourself, man. Men and women, save yourself. You see what it is. Acknowledge it.
Yeah.
You know,
So
if
what
that
else
person
going on?
was never faithful in no relationship, and see what make you think they're gonna be faithful to you, especially if they left the person to get with you or cheated on that person to get with you. What you think they're gonna do with you?
Same crap.
They're gonna cheat on you. I've known so many people that then left and even married the person they was cheating with, and they either cheated on that person or that person that was sneaking away with them while they were cheating on their significant other cheated on them. It's like what you expect. That's their track record. That's their history.
That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I had a guy in jail tell me one time, he was trying to get me to, in jail, the convicts, they were trying to get you the guards to do stuff and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "Oh, come on, Bean, just do this for me." I tell him I stole it. I'm like, "Dude, I'm not giving you nothing in jail, bro. I'm not trying to be in here with you, bro. You crazy." He said, and then this is what he told me. This is exact words. He said, "Bean, I'm a thief. I just tell them to go look at my track record and they see what I've been doing." I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, my face.
Yeah.
But what he's saying is true. Like, if you've been
Yeah.
doing the same thing X amount of years, that's who by the time you get a certain age, that's just who you are. You're not going to change. It takes
Yeah.
a very big event to happen in your life to change. So
Yeah. Yeah.
once a
That's
porn
true.
star, always a porn star. I hate to say it like that.
Yeah, that's true. We see it so many times, man. So many people have tried to lead the industry and live normal lives. They can't because society won't allow them to live a normal life. They're gonna keep reminding them of who they was, who they were. And then eventually, a lot of times they tap back into that industry because they can't keep a regular job because too many people know their face and know their history.
Yeah.
So we've seen it, and then it breaks some marriages because people say they can deal with it, and then when all that stress and all that weight of that relationship comes, then they part with, I can't handle this, man. Everybody knows you. Everybody knows you. Knows what you look like inside and out. No pun intended.
It's supposed to be
Inside
something
and out.
nothing sacred. Your marriage is not sacred because everybody knows what you have.
Mm-hmm. And especially if it's some, man, it's some real degrading stuff where you start getting into bodily fluids and all. It's like everybody has seen this person do this.
Yeah.
How you expect the society? It's supposed to be between y'all, but how can you expect to be respected in society?
Not only that, you know how society judges you, man. You walking down, that's your wife, the girl off of, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah,
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I got a story on that, man. I was gone on the other side of the world. And I came back and I was walking through the mall with the fam. Nobody knew who I was because I had been gone for like a year, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's like, who is that? Like, who is that? And they was like, man, that's the husband. And somebody started laughing, And I was like, I said, what the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? What the hell that mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, I know what that is because I've seen it so many times. Another time too, doing that same trip. I went to they was living in these apartments, and I went to the apartment office to go check up, and talk about the lease and moving out. And they're like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm the husband." Well, you don't look like the other guy, And I said, "Whoa, hold up, what other guy?" And then the lady, she zipped her mouth and walked off. She zipped her mouth and walked off. I say, "So who the other guy been coming to the rent office?" So man, it be out there, man. So people show you who they are, believe them.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You got two choices: stick around and put up with the BS, or chunk the deuce.
Yeah,
know your value.
Yeah,
chunk the deuce. And as you see, this hand ain't got no ring on it.
Hey, when they show you who you are, that's a sign to leave, man. Because like you don't want to sit there and suffer that consequence. Because depending on what they're capable of doing, people capable of doing some evil stuff, some real evil stuff.
A lot of times too, man, people gonna take advantage. They see opportunity, they're gonna take advantage the majority of the time. It's rare that you come across people that actually got good hearts and actually, want to got your best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? Really your friends. You know what I'm saying? Or really care about you. A lot of people just opportunists. They looking for you to fill that void and they can move on or step on you and move to the next step or next level.
Hang on like a monkey, hang on to one branch and swing to the other stronger branch.
That was the old folks say.
Yeah, most definitely. But it's true though.
Yeah, it's definitely true.
Especially, you're gonna maybe have about a good 5 people you can really call your friend, man. Other people just gonna come and go out your life, depending on what you're doing at the time. I mean, I was younger, man. I had all kind of friends. I had so many friends. My phone used to just constantly ring off the hook. Like it was so bad, my phone used to shut down. I used to get so many phone calls coming in. But now, man, like I went to this, once you go through your trials and tribulations, you find out who your real friends are. Because my real friends are still around to this day.
Yeah.
No matter if I had money or didn't have money, they still around.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, man. Hey, man, we like to give a shout out real quick, man. Friends Natural Gifts. Friends has created this natural deodorant, and we got shipped some. Miss Fran shipped us some of this amazing natural deodorant. Got a couple vials of it, and me and JB gonna try it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it to work with my Muay Thai and exercising, and JB gonna put it to work with his jiu-jitsu. We're gonna try it out, man. So shout out to Friends Natural Gifts. And man, we got a little, I'm gonna play a video real quick for Friends Natural Gifts. Let's get it.
Here at Healing Coach, avid marathoner, lover of audiobooks. I just completed my weekly long run here in the Philippines. It's very humid, hot, and it's currently 7:25 at night. And I've been testing out this new natural body of deodorant by Friends Natural Gifts. And as you can see, I sweat a lot. My shirt is drenched, headband is drenched. But I smell like nothing. I've been testing this out for the last 3.5 weeks on every occasion when I run. Wife and children can attest that I do not smell. I'm just sweaty and wet, but no odor coming from my armpits.
Shout out to Friends Natural Gifts, man. That's an Instagram at the bottom. Check her out, man. Get your hands on some of that natural deodorant, man. And your boys will be trying it out, man. We're gonna try it out to its limits.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little review too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So shout out to Fran, man. That's one of the sponsors of the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast, man. Friends Natural Gifts. And so, man, it's your guy, man, JB and T Swin. This is a Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. Make sure you tune in, man. Hit the notification button, man, and stay tuned in with you guys. Catch us on Spotify, YouTube, man, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, man, Google Cast, Good Podcasts, man. iHeart, everywhere, man. Tap in. Make sure you go to ctrmedianetwork.com, man. Check out the other amazing podcasters. If you want to start a podcast, tap into the Power Podcast book, the POP, man. Power Podcasting by Dr. Tina Ramsey. Check that book out, man. Get your hands on it today. It's available. It's an Amazon bestseller. Make sure you go get it. Also, man, your boy T Swin got a new single out called Higher. Make sure you tap into that, man. It's available on all music streaming platforms, man. Make sure you check that out, man. Produced by my guy, Jimmy Dukes, man. Jimmy Dukes just worked on Chic Lucha the Locks, Gorilla Wing mixtape. Man, he tapped in, man, with a lot of major artists, man. That's one of my go-to guys, man. Make sure you check out my song Higher. JB, what you got for the people, man?
Oh, nothing, man. I just surviving and grinding. There we go. Surviving and grinding.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we got some more. No, we almost been doing this for a year, T Swin.
Yeah, bro.
Year, the end of the month.
Coming up on a year. And man, shout out to the King Starter Day podcast, man. Shout out to my brother Captain T. This past Sunday, me and Captain T went to the Tony concert, and we had a super duper good time, man. The boys was lit. There's a lot of beautiful women in the building. The jams was going. They played all the jams. Raphael even did some of his solo joints, man. Man, we was up in the aisles just like this. Hey, we was out there, man. Lay your head on my pillow. Hey, the anniversary, we was getting down, boy.
Hey, I think Erykah Badu gonna be here like on the 25th, huh?
Yes, sir. Erykah Badu will be here this month.
I know the lady's gonna be off of that one. That's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna be in the building, man. Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a whole lot of sage.
With a new incense smelling in the air.
Yeah, getting rid of negative energy, if you know what I mean.
Right.
But yeah, man, this has been the Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast with your guy T Swin.
Your boy J Bean.
Man, make sure y'all stay tuned in, man. And peace, fam. Peace, love, happiness, health, and abundance, man. Y'all be easy.
Most definitely. Be easy. Most definitely.
Every day get education with some meditation. Using my black magic to better situations. Complications can pop up from the enemy, but I don't entertain negative energy. Beautiful colors everywhere, I can see the light. I wonder what dimension I'm gonna see tonight. Take flight, let my consciousness take a trip to the fountain of life while they focus on the drip. There's more to life than a foreign car. In my code, you can see the sun in the northern star. The time is now. The time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out. Be strong, listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. The time is now, the time is here. Round up the soldiers and lend me your ear. Pick your head up, stick your chest out. Be strong, listen closely, cause men can't always be wrong. Men can't always be. Men can't always be. Men can't always be wrong. Men can't always be. Men can't always be. Men can't always be. Men can't always be wrong. Men can't always be.
Hey, it's me again, your guy T Swin with Storytime with T. You can listen to Storytime with T on Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Overcast, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public. Support the show. Listen on the go anywhere. While you work out at the job, it's your guy T Swin, Storytime with T. Check it out, y'all. Support. Peace.
CTR Media Network is now accepting new podcasters to join our growing network that's reaching 350 million global listeners. Have you heard? CTR Media Network offers podcast production, podcast training, distribution, and product placement. Book us for your next event or schedule an interview with CTR Media Network podcasters today. To learn more, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.